Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ty Johnny back with another live video or reaction, whatever you want to call it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that post notification bell to see more of me. And we all gonna eat as a family. As the great words of Ace Boogie goes, everybody eats B. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and sub up. I appreciate you if you do, and if you're already subbed up. If you're new, I want to let you know I react to sports and music mainly, but I'll do anything you drop in that comment section below. But if you don't sub up and you watch the video, I will literally find where you live and make you sub up regardless. Not under your own will or anything. You might just be sleeping. You wake up. You're like, who in my house? I'm like, oh, chill. It's just Ty Johnny. I'm subbing up. I'm going to sub up and I'm going to just walk out. That's all I'm going to do. You know, it don't matter where you live. You can live where King Kong live. You can live where Godzilla live in the ocean. You could live in Atlantis. I'm going to find you and I'm going to sub up. But today we got a short video, guys. But it should be a good one. It should be a good one. We got every time Michael Jordan took it personal. I know it's going to be, this is going to be like a serious / funny video. Let's get right into this action.
We know that the team is much bigger than 15 players. Those guys who work in the front office, they were good people. But the most important part of the process is the players. So for him to say that is offensive to the way that I approach the game.
I wanted these do-it-yourselfers around the house. So I could take Larry out, and he was fascinated by fixing things with his hands, took a lot of pride in it. And Michael would be out, and you'd say, give me a Phillips screwdriver, he might give you a pair of pliers, you know. And I guess I was a little short patient with him, and I'd say, get back in the house with your mom. Boy, you're never gonna be anything, just go back with your mom.
When you're going through it, it's traumatic, you know, because I want that, you know, I want that approval. I want that type of confidence. So my determination got even greater to be as good, if not better, than my brother. Clyde wasn't.
This man is crazy. He started this beef when he was a child. First of all, he like, oh, I can't find a Phillips. Go in the house with my mom. I got something for both of you. Yo, he's crazy.
Threat. You know, I'm not saying he wasn't a threat, but me being compared to him, I took offense to that.
Michael, game on the line.
He said, I took offense to that. Don't compare me to nobody. I'm the GOAT. Glide? The Glide? This man is psycho. Look. You can see it in his eyes already. He didn't even ask him the question, and he already know.
I took offense to that.
Michael, game on the line. Who would take the last shot?
Me. That's a dumb question. Me. I was a little bit upset that I didn't get the MVP that year and they gave it to Charles Barkley. But with that said, okay, fine, you can have that. I'm gonna get this. I knew that Jerry Krause loved Dan Marley. And just because Krause liked him was enough for me. You think he's a great defensive player? Okay, fine.
Yo. It don't matter who you are or who you think. If you think somebody better than him or anything, or you think they're good and he's going against them, he's like, that's enough fuel. You could have said, I like Cheerio. His brand could have been Jordan, and you go into Adidas. You're like, oh, so you like Adidas. Okay. Just start posting you up extra hard for no reason. Like, chill, Mike, chill. But what was I going to say? He said, what about Dan Marley? I'm trying to think.
And loves that. Okay, fine, you can have that.
The MVP. That's what I wanted to ask. Did Charles Barkley deserve the MVP that year, or did Mike deserve it? Y'all let me know in the comment section below.
And just because Krause liked him was enough for me. You think he's a great defensive player? Okay, fine. I'm gonna show you that he's not. I feel like BJ should know better. If you're gonna high five, talk trash, now I had a bone to pick with you. You know, I'm supposed to kill this guy. You know, I'm supposed to dominate this guy. And from that point on, I did.
During the finals, we go out to dinner one night. George Karl's over on the other side, having dinner. But hey, there's George Karl over there.
It's crazy. This is gonna sound crazy. I did not know George Karl was coaching the Sonics. I'm younger though, so that makes sense. But I know George Karl from Denver Nuggets when Kenyon was there, Kenyon Martin, Melo, and all that type of timing.
And George Karl does not come over and speak to him.
He walked right past me. Man, look at Mossy. Really? Oh, so that's how you gonna play it?
You know, he just kind of went by, and I went, uh-oh, should have never done that.
I said, it's a crock of shit. And then we went to Carolina. You know Dean Smith. You know, I see him in the summer. We play golf. You gonna do this? Okay, fine. That's all I needed. That's all I needed for him to do that. And it became personal with me. If I had to pick a team that gave us the toughest time in the East, Indiana was probably the toughest outside of Detroit. They were tough. Every time I go in that fucking game and come out, I got a new scratch. It became personal with me.
Michael, what's the biggest motivating factor going into that series for you?
Karl Malone get MVP.
Congratulations, Karl Malone, 1996-97 NBA Most Valuable Player.
So my thing is, are these people deserving of these things? Excuse me, over Michael Jordan during these years? Like, do they deserve these MVPs over him? Karl Malone, Charles Barkley?
Karl Malone was the most valuable player that year, so here was added motivation for Michael, right? He thought he should have been the MVP.
So we knew immediately where this was going.
I'm not saying he wasn't deserving of it. All I'm saying is that fueled the fire in me and said, okay, you think he's the MVP? Confirm, no problem. Yeah, Brian Russell. When I was playing baseball, Utah was in town to play the Bulls. They're practicing at the facility. I go over to say hello to John and Carl. And this kid, Brian Russell, comes up to me and said, man, why you quit? Why you quit? Man, you knew I could guard your ass. I couldn't win. You had to quit. I said, Carl, you need to talk to this dude, man. Nah, he's just a young rookie. But from that point on, he's been on my list.
Yo, you see what you did to yourself, Byron Russell?
For a better deal.
That's why you don't disrespect the GOAT, bro. You made him so mad that he game winnered you in his last season, not his last season, but his last season with the Bulls. Crossed you up for the game winner on top of that. Then held the form. Come on, bro. You really did that to Karl Malone and John Stockton. You made both of them lose because you want to talk crazy as a rookie. That's crazy work. But this was a good short video. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Any other moments that y'all remember MJ took it personal? I already know he took it personal versus them Knicks, them Pistons. Basically, I feel like he took it personal at any team he played. The only team I could say that like when he took it personal, it didn't work was against the Boston Celtics in the 80s, but he didn't have nobody yet. I would say Larry took it personal. I wish they could have played each other during their peak seasons together. I wonder who would have won. A lot of people probably gonna say Boston because they had a deeper team, but I don't know. Michael Jordan, a different animal, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section how y'all feel about that. But this is the end of the video. Let me know how y'all felt about it. If you made it to the end, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, and that post notification bell to see more of me. And we all gonna eat as a family. And I'm gonna see y'all when I see y'all. I love y'all. Peace. Hold on. Peace.